Before the video starts, we're gonna react to my boy Noah, which you guys already know this who he is. So we're gonna check this out real quick. They're talking about Drake left America for good. Let's see.
Yo, imagine losing a rap battle so bad that you leave the entire country, sell all your possessions, and never want to come back ever. That's exactly what it looks like Drake is going through right now. It says Drake is leaving America after listing his $88 million California home. Now, this is the last of all of his properties in the entire country. He doesn't want anything to do with America anymore because the Americans are really the ones that run social media for the most part. That's where the trends, TikTok, Instagram, top charts, all of that. And he's been getting heat from everyone in America.
That's crazy, man. Like he lost that bad that he don't want to live in America no more. That's tough. Was it because of the shooting? It's not because of that. He just wanted to get out of here.
You know what I'm saying? Miami,
he's cooked, man. It's over.
He lost. Get up, Drake. He got cooked. It is what it is. So like I said, one of you guys, just at least one of you, need to DM Drake and make sure he's doing okay. You feel what I'm saying? Then I'll feel a little bit better about making these videos. But you guys had me dying last night, like completely dying, bro, because I was looking at your comments on one of my last videos that I posted of Drake right here. And it was basically just the compilation. It was the compilation of the Not Like Us dance, okay? But these comments, I said, nah, I need to read these comments with you guys because y'all are wilding in these joints. This is, as a 64-year-old black woman, happy Kendrick Lamar dropped this for the culture. I'm 89 years old and I'm loving every minute. Kendrick the man? Is that trolling right there? Or is this person really 89 right now? That has to be a troll, bro.
They gotta be troll.
This is a white man. I knew Drake effed up when he said Kendrick is rapping like he's trying to free the slaves. That's wild. I didn't even listen to that diss track that
was crazy.
But just making that statement is actually kind of crazy. I was sitting there thinking, bro, you cannot say that. Drake probably crying in the bathroom right now, drinking Henny out of a sippy cup. I had to like that one, bro. I had to like that one. Ain't no way I wasn't liking that one. I'm 59 and my friends are rocking to this. This beat is tough. Bro, it's playing everywhere. The gym. Imagine they start playing that joint in Zara, H&M in the supermarket. Oh my gosh, that's public humiliation for Drake. I understand why he just left the country. But going as far as selling your property.
Yeah, bro, like selling pedo, all that, like I'll leave too. I ain't gonna lie, that's crazy. Sucks to be Drake. You know what I'm saying? Like he was this biggest rapper. Now look at you. Now it just look sad. It just looks sad on you now, really bad, real bad.
I'm 121 years old. Me and all my graveyard neighbors are rocking to this. Kendrick did his thing, bruh. I'm a grown white woman, originally from Eastern Europe, and I've been dancing to Kendrick's beats since they dropped. Europe? Oh, man, I wonder how Canada's doing right now with Drake over there. I wonder how Canada's responding to this. We're actually going to find out how Canada's responding to this because we're going to get into this TikTok compilation of Drake being a culture vulture. Yeah, people come up with all these new terminologies for specific things. Culture vulture. Being a culture vulture is someone that kind of just picks up from different cultures to like make it their own or profit or gain off of it. That's a culture vulture. This is Siri keeps saying Drake not found. I don't think he's coming back. Damn. I'm 63 and I got my C-Walk on whenever this song comes on. Go Kendrick. Why are y'all doing this? Like, what's with the old ages? Is this like a trend that's going on in everyone's comment section? I don't know why I just started this in my comment section, bro. The one with the skates killed it. Bro, but I'm not gonna lie. Last night I was reading this and y'all really had me dying, bro, for real. So look, let's get into this video right here. These are people on TikTok basically infuriated with what Drake was saying in the rap about him being like he's rapping like he's trying to free the slaves. That's a very bold statement. I don't know what possessed him to say that one. Yeah. And then also people saying how he's a culture vulture.
Bruh, you know the crazy part about Drake saying you rapping like you trying to get the slaves freed? that he proved Kendrick right the whole fucking time. This whole battle, Kendrick has been giving Drake surgical assassinations of his character. Main one being that culturally he is not black. He merely is an actor in our culture. And then Drake gonna get on this record and sound like a fucking frat boy? Black Messiah, but you knifing up a mixed queen? Nigga, you're mixed! Then he acting like reverse racism is real, talking about unless you don't want to be seen with anyone that isn't blacker than you. Drake. Oh my God. This is exactly what Kendrick has been saying from the jump, bro. You don't get this shit, bro. No black man will get on a record and say some dumb ass shit like this. Bro really has a white man's understanding of racism. Now I know why he texted his mom that Rick Ross was being racist to him. He thinks Kendrick is being racist. Really, he just saying
he
that
did
you
not
move
text
to this
his
culture
mom.
as a white man because you're not even invested in black culture as a whole. You don't speak on no real shit. You don't do no real shit for the community. All that shit went over Drake's head because he can only meet Kendrick at the level of his own understanding of race. I don't think Drake can ever come back from this, for me personally.
Nah,
What do y'all
he's
think?
done. He's cooked.
Let me see you push it.
I mean, who winning? Not even a question at this point.
Yeah, at this point, it's done
All
for.
that shit went
But
over.
is Drake really not black? Like, I always thought Drake was just mixed. I thought his dad is black. And I don't know, just maybe because his lack of understanding, because he's mixed, when it comes to race, I don't think that makes him less black. He's still mixed, you know what I'm saying? So comment down below what you guys think about that.
He's mixed.
Like if you're 50%, I'm 50% Haitian, 50% Puerto Rican. I just say I'm mixed, you know what I'm saying? I'm Puerto Rican and Haitian. Whenever someone asks what I am, I'm Puerto Rican and Haitian.
For Drake's head because he can only meet Kendrick at the level of his own understanding of race. I don't think Drake can ever come back from this, for me personally. What do y'all think? Who winning?
Bomb. Let me see you push it. T. I hate the way that you walk, the way that you talk. What is it, the braids? I think niggas like him should die.
Kendrick really said that is crazy.
What happens when you lack it? Am I about to DEI a rap beef? Yes, keep up. Let's talk about it. If you were surprised Drake is being called out as a culture vulture, you haven't been really paying attention to what's been happening within Black culture over the past few years. Black people have become very aware and very vocal and verbal about gatekeeping the culture and revoking these invites to the cookout that were being given away for free. Not only being given away for free, but being given to people who were mimicking aspects of Black culture, being able to do Black dances, being able to rap, do, you know, these silly, oh, she gets an invite to the cookout. Here's where Drake comes into play. Yes, he is a biracial man with a Black American father. However, Drake is not of Black American culture. Drake has no cultural literacy or understanding of Black culture or respect for Black history, Black culture, specifically the Black American experience, which is why he was able to get on a track and use slavery, American slavery, as a bar. Drake hasn't changed. I imagine Drake is sitting somewhere very surprised he's on the receiving end of this backlash because Drake hasn't changed. What's changed is the appreciation of Black culture. And when I say appreciation of Black culture is actually not a correct term. What has changed is the understanding, the appreciation of Black culture that we are seeing within society over the past few years. We are now more connected than ever. We are able to connect with one another on social media. And not only are we able to connect with one another, we see the ways in which our culture is being appropriated, and not only the ways in which Black culture is being appropriated, but people are profiting off of it in a way Black Americans are not able to. This is in front of our face every single day we get on this app, and Black people are pissed about it. Rap music is a creation. It was birthed from Black American culture, Black American struggle, the Black American experience. When you have somebody like Drake, who is not only not of that culture, but has no respect for or appreciation of that culture, and is the top grossing male rapper in the culture, or in the genre rather, that's gonna piss a lot of people off.
I mean, you got it. All right, let's be real about this right now. I understand where she's coming from, and when it comes to race and culture, you know, it's always a sensitive topic. But we also do have to recognize the fact that the people that are making Drake the most money is the culture itself, because they are the people playing at the end of the day. So it's like this entire time, it's not like people were like, oh, like I'm not gonna listen to Drake because of the reasons that she's giving. But it's kind of just
People
now
still
it's
gonna
coming
listen.
out. I feel like the main thing that Drake went wrong in this whole entire situation was just that slavery bar.
Yeah,
That was the main thing.
That was a crazy bar. I did not expect him to say that. It's like he was trying to downgrade him. Like, what? Come on, man. Get out of here.
Now people are getting infuriated, which I understand, but I feel like it's just like, yo, he made a mistake. Boom, that wasn't good. And that is what it is, bro. Like, he messed up with that one.
With it pissing a lot of people off, Drake never came into rap music paying homage or giving respect to the rappers who came before him. Drake doesn't have an appreciation of Black culture outside of the ways he can use it to cosplay a rapper and the ways he can use it to enrich and benefit himself. That's where his issue lies, because there's a difference between appreciation and appropriation. We've been seeing the same type of appropriation from Drake since he got into the game.
No, that was a rude bar though. Like, you got people out here working. Like, what do you mean by that, Drake? Like, that was messed up. I ain't gonna lie. He didn't have to say that. That was rude. That was super rude.
There is an increased appreciation for Black culture and an increased desire to protect it and respect it. And that's where Drake is getting messed up, because he is not respectful of Black culture at all. Drake doesn't care about Black people. Not only is he not respectful of Black culture, he does not seek to educate himself. And there.
Do y'all think she's reaching on that?
No, I think she's reaching. Yeah, that was kind of crazy.
I feel like all of Black people, like his dad, we can't forget the fact that his dad is Black. You know what I'm saying? We can't just ignore that.
Right.
I feel like that might have been a reach. But comment down below what you think.
That was a reach. And I ain't gonna lie, that was kind of crazy what she just said. That was too far.
There is no literacy there. There is no competency there. There is no understanding there, and there is no desire for any of that to happen on Drake's behalf. What we're seeing right now with Drake and Kendrick Lamar is a perfect example of cultural competency and what happens when you lack.
I don't think y'all realize how much Not Like Us drove home Kendrick's point. Kendrick Lamar has pretty much been calling out Drake and others who benefit in cosplay from Black culture, but specifically speaking, African American culture. Okay, that is a very, very crucial part of this entire thing. And up until Not Like Us, they were pretty much going tit for tat. Okay, you throw a friendly jab, I'm gonna throw a friendly jab right back. You talk about my crew, I'm gonna talk about your crew. Oh, now you want to talk about families? Okay, bet. Oh, so I got an illegitimate 11-year-old child? Well, your son not yours. Yeah, your child not yours at all. Oh, I like to touch on little kids? Okay, bet. You be beating your wife. Yeah, you be beating your wife. And don't misconstrue tit for tat, theme for theme, for bar, because I feel like Kendrick is a clear winner in all of this, but I digress. They were pretty much keeping up with each other as far as like the theme of song that they were making, until we got to Not Like Us. Once we got to Not Like Us, Kendrick drove his point home by literally going home. That man made a West Coast banger. Like look at this right here. Look at this right here. And I'm not saying others aren't going up to that song, because I feel like the entire world is. I'm on the north side of Atlanta. That's my anthem right now. What are we talking about? Stay with me. About to bring it all full circle. They were going theme for theme until Kendrick took it to his culture. And Drake couldn't do that. And this is no shade to Toronto, Canada. I'm not saying I don't have a culture. But what I am saying is one of the biggest rappers in the world, globally, is a Canadian man, and gun to head outside of Canada, we don't know what a Canadian Toronto rapper sounds like. I can tell you what a Canadian Toronto rapper cosplaying as a Houston rapper sounds like, cosplaying as an Atlanta rapper sounds like, hell, pretending like he's from Memphis, I can tell you what that sounds like. But as far as what the Toronto sound sounds like, the rest of the world,
this is so tough for.
Yeah, Drake is finished, bro. Like, that is crazy. Like, how he try to sound like he from everywhere. Like, dude, just be yourself. That's sad. Like, he's done. He's done. Change it up.
Bro, this is so tough for Drake.
That's crazy. And what I love most about Not
And-
Like Us is when Kendrick...
And the reason why it's so tough for Drake is because, you know, a lot of rappers, they have to maintain a specific image. And the reason why I'm taking this way is that Drake was bred in such a way by Birdman, Lil Wayne. He was mentored in such a way that he'll become the rapper that can make the most money. So he's fulfilling each genre, the freaking, you know, he has like Latin music, he has Latin music, like house party music, even like Caribbean music. See, we always see like even UK music, like he's always, that was just his role in the industry, was to take from everything and fulfill it all basically through one person. And that's why he got so far. But now it's like people are really hopping on the bandwagon of like, yo, Drake really took from everywhere, and now that he's getting like a lot of hate from it. But like I said, it all started from that one bar. That's the part where he really messed up.
Point home. He took it back to
That
his
is true.
culture.
I don't know why he did
West
that.
Coast told Drake, and don't you dare step foot in Atlanta when you respond to me for this. Because no matter how much you love to pretend, you're not from there.
So the whole world's talking about this.
Okay, now we got the culture vulture from a Canadian's perspective. Let's see what she has to say. Kendrick beef and the days and how it escalated.
Now I think there was a shooting last night in Toronto at Drake's house, and I don't particularly have an opinion. I'm from Canada. I was born and raised in Montreal. My parents are Congolese. And the one thing I wanted to address or to talk about is the Canadian blackness identity. That's a bit like, that can get a bit weird. Being raised and born in Canada, if I'm talking about my own experience, I can say that my black identity is something that came much later. Like, I didn't have the concept of a lot of the civil rights movement, the this and the that, and like the understanding of the ecosystem, because unless your surroundings, your friends, your family are actively teaching you about black history, and by black I mean like the wide, like black history, not just like I'm from Congo, I knew the Congolese history, but from a blackness racism perspective, Canada does not do a good job at all from an education system, and I'll talk about Montreal in the French system, at exposing us to that reality. The first time I heard about the civil rights movement, I was all the way in college. I was 17 years old, and people were talking about a lot of things that just did not exist in our ecosystem. It was just not part of the culture. There's a lot of like different things that get talked a lot about, like language, French, English, being born in Montreal. But this whole like concept of race and what it actually means, and the history, like Black History Month being celebrated, and like even like the transatlantic slavery, like the whole concept, like it didn't actually hit until I was much older. And that's just because Canada does a really good job at erasing and presenting history as they wish. And there's not a lot of like, in Montreal, that is back.
I feel like every country kind of does a good job at that. But the only reason why I believe that is the like American civil rights movement is more taught in America is because it happened in America rather than, you know, I doubt even in, let's just say, Germany, they're not going to study that topic as hard.
You're right. That is true.
America.
No.
20 plus years ago, good concept of like blackness in history. So I relate to Drake, like honestly, like when it comes to like this whole like just understanding hip hop and relating to it, and just understanding what does it actually mean to be black in this side of the world. We face racism before we understand the concept. And then comes all, you know, the layers of like colorism, tokenism, and all these other isms that, for me, got exposed a lot later. Like, I guess what I'm trying to explain is that what you like, as much as I feel roasted when y'all are roasting Drake for not having, for tokenizing, for being a culture vulture, I feel as a Canadian black, immigrant, or whatever, I feel like you're like personally attacking me. And like, I know I'm not alone here, and I hope I'll find my people, but like, just be nice, people. It's not our fault. We're not born in the U.S. We're very close to the U.S. The history is a bit different. The societal makeup is a bit different. It's very ambiguous. They don't talk proactively about what happened. It's not like in your face. It's very hush-hush and hidden. And honestly, I don't think that if we weren't so close to the U.S., we would get access to a lot of that information. So, you know.
Yeah, not. I understand what she's saying, and I feel like all of this really boils down to the point that there's just that one bar that
Right,
made
that bar he did, that was crazy,
infuriated everyone. At the end of the day, like I said, people hop on the bandwagon.
Always rapping like you about to get the slaves freed. Really, bruh? That's kind of crazy. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, Kendrick is a puppet. I mean, they all puppets, but dang. They really said that. That's kind of messed up.
Like, it is what it is. So once this culture vulture trend came out, they gonna knock it down. Like, they just gonna keep on attacking Drake. But this Canadian woman came from a different perspective. She's saying that she kind of felt a little bit attacked too, because she's kind of in that boat and she's not really even mixed. You know, so I guess identity is a thing that people do struggle with, I guess culturally also. But there does have to be some... Drake's bar was completely wrong, you know what I'm saying? But the fact that American history is not going to be taught as hard in other countries the way it is taught in America at the end of the day. You feel what I'm saying? So comment down below your thoughts on this entire situation.
I just wanted to check that out, y'all. Let's get into these TikToks.
So apparently they have been installing a portal device that connects Dublin into New York City. So that's what they're doing right now, y'all. This is basically a piece of technology that's going to connect New York and Dublin in real time. This is right here is in Ireland, and they're installing it, as you can see over here. But yeah, where you'll be able to see people. Now, what do you think these things are really going to be used for? Because there's a purpose and a reasoning to everything that they do. Because I remember when they installed this in Michigan last year as well, and they connected it to Maryland, I believe. So there's got to be an intention behind this. And then we're coming up on this new time frame on Earth, new time space, new dimension, higher dimension. So these things are going to be used for something. So what do you think those things really are? Could those things be real portals? And when the time comes, like when the new higher dimension is merging with this world, we'll be able to use those and go to another part of the world? I truly do believe that. It's literally a Stargate. Or it could be that they're telling us these Stargates are going to start to come online, y'all, because they're always telling us something with these things. But that right there is an island. They're installing it in order to connect it to New York. Let me know what you guys think about this video. This video is strictly for entertainment purposes only. I am only raising awareness to interesting situations during this interesting times. Like, comment, and share for more videos like this. Thank you for tuning to my frequency. Let's get this shift, y'all. Peace out. Check this out, y'all.
Yeah, I really wonder what they're trying to let us know about this, though. They're just not building this for no reason. And it's not just going to be used to see people across the world or whatever they're trying to say. There's probably something bigger behind that.
Y'all listen, something is up with this sun, yo. And I've been saying this for like the last 2 months, like, something is up. Look at this video. I want y'all to pay attention.
Now let's count in between those flashes. 1,
Y'all seen that?
2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's consistent. Every 4 seconds. Why is the sun flashing like this? Is this even our sun? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Now, I know y'all remember when the solar eclipse happened, right? And I've been saying, yo, it's something up. I feel like something is happening. I just can't explain it. It's something with this. I seen this picture yesterday, right? A huge solar storm is hurtling towards Earth. Then I'm looking at the weather. I'm like, this. Something's going on. Y'all.
The weather it look like it's about to get super hot.
They don't even allow these today. They don't even allow these today because they're so dangerous. But that's what they used when I did the film. They're barely 6 ounces. They're Rayas, and they're literally lethal. So I still have them because it's a time when people were tougher. Sorry, they were. Life is just getting a little easier and easier and easier. And well, that's great. It's wonderful, but it's not. I think when we force ourselves into tough situations, that's what the human creature is supposed to do. They're not supposed to have wheels on their suitcases. They're not supposed to have lawnmowers with engines that pull them along. It's a convenience, no question, but it just makes things easier. Now with AI, you can literally put your brain in a pickle jar and have that machine do it. So I cherish these moments. I cherish hard work. Even though I hate it, I know it's like strong medicine. It tastes horrible going down, but it makes you feel better. They don't even allow these.
That is so true, man. Shout out to him, man.
Drake literally hiring security guards to fake a shooting is next level wicked. Toronto police have launched an investigation into the shooting that happened outside of Drake's house and have uncovered that it was Drake all along. Not only that, the mole has come forward via Twitter with extensive evidence proving that Drake did not hire him, and he is telling Drake he has 24 hours to respond with a lawyer or else. So, the security officer that was shot outside of Drake's house worked for a specific security company. This is the security company that they tried to launch an investigation into to find out how there was a vehicle able to pass without no one seeing, as well as letting off shots. After going to the Ministry of Transportation for Ontario, they uncovered something weird. Do you guys see who name that is? That's Drake's name, Aubrey Graham. Turns out the company doesn't exist, and the car that is registered under Aubrey name only has one person as a direct contact, and that is Drake's head of security, Chubbs. So Toronto police is now saying they are trying to figure out why Drake's third party, I know what you're thinking, it's Drake. Oh, he has his own private security. No, they have been trying to reach the security to investigate what happened that night, and since they can't contact the company because it doesn't exist, there is no investigation. You are not allowed to have guns in Toronto, so they need to investigate how someone was able to shoot a security guard and then get away. They have given no description of the vehicle, no description of the incident, and someone is still in life-threatening danger. I told you guys, he is trying to set up Kendrick Lamar, and it's happening in 4K HD, and I'm about to make the video and post about how the mole came forward with so much information and gave Drake 24 hours to respond with a lawyer, or he was going to expose something. I think this is deeper than rap beef.
Yeah.
Drake literally hiring...
Definitely.
Now I understand why they're trying to destroy nature. You ever seen grass under a microscope? First time I seen the grass under the microscope, I said, shit, it looked like the grass is smiling. Let me find out the grass is more happier on this planet than we are. If the grass is smiling like this, we have no reason to ever be sad. Now that we know that the grass is always smiling, it make more sense when you take your shoes off and ground, our body get recharged. The happiness from the grass or the energy from the grass is traveling through the soles of our feet to recharge our body.
Usually I used to think like, okay, me stepping on the grass is like, am I in the grass? Like the grass feels some type of way, but the grass is, you know, it's here to hope. So it's not too bad about that at all.
It's a well-known fact that electrons actually
move. I feel like what is bad though, you walking on grass in your shoes. Come on, man. That's so disrespectful. Your shoes are so dirty too. That is so disrespectful. Please take off your shoes and get in the grass.
Through your body when you start the ground. All this shit is starting to make sense. This is why they're spraying all these toxic chemicals on the grass. They know if they spray these chemicals on the grass, it makes the grass negative. And once we take our shoes off and we ground, those negative ions go to our body. Can't forget about trees. You ever wonder why they're always cutting down trees? Did you know that therapists actually suggest their patients to go hug a tree if you're stressed, depressed, any kind of mental illness? If you go hug a tree, it will take all your negative energy from you. Maybe that's why they're cutting down the trees, because the trees can actually help us. Not only that, trees have aura fields just like us, emotions just like us. If you have a high vibration energy when you go towards a tree, the tree is happy to see you. If you have a low vibration or you have bad intentions, the tree is sad to see you. Yes, the tree have an aura field just like us. He did studies and said this is actually the aura field of the tree. So now that we know that the grass is always smiling, the trees can remove all negative energy from us, it make more sense why they want to put us in these big ass toxic cities.
Right. Shout out to organic like us, man. He always dropping that good knowledge, man.
So last night we had a geostorm that was seen all across the world, from California to the UK. This was a video that was shot from California. And by the way, gang, this is something that is not of the usual. This just goes to show the sun is getting more and more active.
That is so beautiful, man. I would love to see that in real life.
The Aurora Borealis, the Northern Lights, seen in the UK from California, all over the world. Now this is definitely crazy. This could potentially have an effect on certain electronics, radios, phone signals, etc., etc. Forbes News is calling this a historical event. It just seems like we having historical events every other day now. Like the eclipse, that was a historical event. The Crusaders, that was a historical event. Definitely living in some strange times where strange things is going on. Y'all better get right with the Most High, because it's about to get a lot stranger. Let me know what y'all think about the Northern Lights being seen all across the world in the comments. Like and follow from What Wisdom and stay tuned. So last night we had a geo...
You know who I am. I don't want any trouble. I got 5 chickens. I don't want any LED on them. None. Scan my shirt 5 times, buddy. 5 times.
I need the Costco card.
That's a regular credit card.
I need the Costco card.
Okay, hold on. I got one.
I don't know.
Here you go. I don't want to charge it on this card. I want to put it on this card. Scan it.
I think he's a TikToker. I think he's a TikToker.
Scan it.
I did.
Okay. Done.
He's serious about that chicken, man. For real.
Well, if you're not outside with nature, what is you doing? Look at the view in the back. Oh my goodness.
Put in the universe will
come back at tenfold. No cap. What they say? Hey, fam, what you put out in the universe, bro? If you put out negativity, it will come back at you. What Coach Taylor say? You reap what you sow. Factual. So be careful what you do, man, and believe in yourself. Believe that. Have faith in what you manifested into your life.
Trust God, bro. If you gotta be patient, sometimes you just gotta be patient.
Exactly.
But just know the outcome is always with you.
Facts. Everything is within you. Peace is within you. Love is within you. If you see things in other people positive way, that's you. It's inside of you. Everything have you. Like, you have everything inside of you right now. All the answers within. And I'm not talking about no math test. I'm talking about you. You know about you. Because you have all the answers.
It's basically just you versus you.
Facts. Keep loving y'all, man. Well, if you're not outside with nature, what is you doing?
That is true, though. Like, get outside, man. Go get outside. Nature is, man, peaceful. Peaceful place to be. And you definitely should get outside more. If you're not doing that, do that, please.
This is gonna sound crazy. This is the second video I've come across where you don't need a license to travel through America. No driver's license, right to travel. You don't believe me? Go ahead and do the research. And listen carefully to this man right here. Run that video, comment below.
I'm not driving, I'm traveling.
Okay.
But I'm saying...
You're operating a motor vehicle. I mean, we can agree on that.
So I'm just saying, if that's a problem, then I would like to speak to a supervisor.
Okay, I understand that. I'll get a supervisor started out here. Okay? You got your license or any sort of identification with you?
No.
You don't have any sort of identification?
No.
Do you have a Maryland driver's license?
I don't have a driver's license because I'm not driving anymore.
I know, I understand that. But you know, you're operating a motor vehicle. You and I can agree on that. You say that you're traveling, I say you're driving. We can agree on the grounds that you're operating a motor vehicle, yes? You're currently in Baltimore County.
Can I speak to a supervisor? I'm gonna get a super. I'm just explaining all of this out to you. I see you got your video started. I want to give you the best explanation that I can. Okay? Yes, sir. So you and I can meet on the common grounds that you're operating a motor vehicle on Baltimore County roads in the state of Maryland. Yes, we agree on that. You're not driving. You're traveling. I don't agree with that. You don't agree with? I agree that I'm traveling. You're traveling on Baltimore County roads in a motor vehicle that you're operating. Can I speak to a supervisor? Like I said, I'm gonna get one started out here. No big deal. All right. I'm just gonna grab your name real quick. I am me Bay. What's are you the registered owner? I am me Bay. No, I understand that. Is this your vehicle, or did you steal it? You borrow it? I would like. Can I speak to a supervisor? Like I said, I'm gonna get one started out here. No big deal. All right. All right. Thank you. Okay. Thank you. You have insurance for the vehicle? Can I please speak to a supervisor? I'm gonna get one started out here. Like I said, no big deal. All right. All right. Thank you. You mind if I look over this stuff? Look over what? Your paperwork right there. I just want to make sure I don't violate any sort of your code of ethics, all right? You mind if I take it and read it? Yes.
This is gonna sound crazy. This is the second video I've come across where you don't.
Dang, so you don't need a license to travel, huh? No, no.
This young man named Roger Forsyth was just deleted by the police in Florida, bro. They banged on his door and got the wrong apartment. And when they entered, they let fire on him because if somebody is banging on your door, you're gonna approach the door with your firearm if you're in a legal to carry state, right? Even if you're not, it's legal to have bear arms. So if somebody is banging on your door, even if they say sheriff, you might be like, who is that? You know? So when he opens the door, his gun is drawn to the floor, right? Because he's trying to see what's happening. Gun! You know what they do. As soon as they see melanin skin, gun! Gun! How many times have you seen interactions with other people, other races, and they fighting the cops, they pushing them, get off me, this, and that. And I've seen videos of black dudes fighting cops too, and they not drawing down. But y'all gotta be careful in them states where it's legal to carry at. Stand your ground. Any state, bro. We is at warfare, man. And this dude was a police officer. I mean, he was in the Army. He was in the Army. Still gunned them down. And I heard people saying like, oh, they gunned down their own. That's not their own. It's not the same team. There is no team, bro. There is no team. Y'all are pawns in a system. Do you know what the police protect? The police don't protect and serve people, man. You got to think about it. The police walk around all day. What you doing? What you want? Ready to draw down on you. Like they at war with the citizens, with the civilians.
Very.
Right?
Yeah.
But think about this, right?
Crazy.
Think about this. If they was here to protect and serve us, why do they look at us like we the threat? A person that's living, paying bills, doing all this, they press you like, what you doing? You can't park here. Oh, you got a warrant for some dumb shit. Y'all gotta realize the times we always been at war, man. And
that is crazy though. When you really think about it, like, they is not protecting and serving nothing. If anything, they bullying us. Anything.
Something, fam. If you got melanated skin, copper skin, brown skin, you are #1 threat in this world, bro. You are #1 threat in this world. Especially in America. They protect and serve the U.S. corporation. They protect and serve the U.S. corporation, not the citizens. Keep that in mind when you out and about and you making smiley faces and talking with people. We at warfare every day. Oh, this ain't gonna happen to me. Listen, bro. It might not. But it can. Situations prevail. Just use your alchemy and use your science, and know as a melanated person, they're always going to expect you to react emotionally. So don't ever let them clap you off of emotions. And there's some things where it's like, how else is you supposed to react if somebody's banging at your door? This did happen in Florida, but tomorrow it can happen in Mississippi. Tomorrow it can happen here. And I'm not making this video to say stop police brutality. I'm making a video to let you know the war never ended. So you out here lollygagging, you think you got some money or whatever. You think you up on a higher scale now. You ain't got to worry about nothing. There's still a program in their brain that makes you enemy number one. Okay, black people ain't special. It ain't about black people. Y'all ain't the only one that's special. Cool, whatever. But let me tell you this, melanated person. You're the number one most enemy in this realm. Yes, I said it twice. You're the number one. Gun. They're quick with gun with you. Remember that. This young man named Roger Forson was...
Disbelief, anger, confusion. We're stressing heavily on the confusion part because what the fuck happened?
Alisuna Cole Bishop, Sayer Uvun Jinju Brinon, Maybe Lee Zubeth Brataski, Marlena Zubeth Camp, Tom Multmay, Thomas.
People were so outraged by the mispronunciation of these names that the university did issue an apology. The miscommunications occurred due to the way phonetic spellings were presented on the speaker's cards. I went ahead and added the names in phonetics so you can see how difficult it must have been for her to read the names off. This is what she would have been seeing on her name cards.
Alisuna Cole Bishop, Sayer Uvun Jinju Brinon, Maybe Lee Zubeth Brataski, Marlena Zubeth Camp, Tom Multmay, Thomas.
After seeing the names in phonetics, does that clear things up a bit? That would be so confusing. Disbelief, anger.
Yeah, that's crazy. Now they done messed up. Like, that's crazy.
Bad boy killer, bitch die later. They wondering why you breathing, but bitches is dying later.
Hey, bro, I'm not gonna lie. Push-ups are the solution to everything. If you anxious, depressed, stressed, or worried, get down and do some push-ups. If you don't feel better after doing push-ups, then do more. And bro, this is scientifically proven. There's some called myokines, and they get released into your bloodstream after physical activity. These are also known as hope chemicals. They reduce the risk of diabetes, heart disease, and dementia. It helps the brain grow and regrow neural pathways. Research shows that it can improve the cognition and mood with cognitive deficits or depression. The only way to release this hormone is through small tears in your muscle from exercise. So like I said, get down and do some push-ups if you don't feel like doing something, if you don't feel good, if anything. Bro, I took some shroomy dummies, had a bad trip, did some push-ups, and it saved everything. True story, true story.
Hey, they seeing the Aurora Borealis all the way at the house in the bay. It's really hit America. Has this ever even happened in history, bro? To where you can see the Aurora Borealis, damn near not across the world, but in the United States. This is very powerful. This is showing the change of signs of the awakening and the great reset that's coming to this planet. That's why we know everything being exposed. This is videos of the aura spotted, and I'm just gonna call it Aura. The Aura spotted in South Louisiana. Look at that. Hey. We in some crazy times, man. For real. This the Northern Lights in Texas.
I can see this in Texas.
903 on TikTok.
With me.
I didn't get to see it in Arizona, or maybe I just wasn't paying attention. But this is crazy, man. But y'all know I'm in the dry. We in the dry lands over here, bro. I feel like you getting more of this where it's trees and nature and. I'm not sure directly how it worked, but they said it's an 11-year cycle to Aurora Borealis, to where all this energy is spreading throughout the planet. It happened every 11 years, and they said the last one happened in 2003, right? I was trying to find, I didn't do no deep research on this, but I was trying to find, has the Northern Lights ever been seen in the U.S. before this point, or is this the first time in history? So obviously not the first time in history, but I feel like it's the first in my lifetime I ever hear about it, right? Geomagnetic storms driven by the sun in recent months have caused auroras to be visible in places where they are rarely seen, including as far as New Mexico, Missouri, North Carolina, and California in the U.S., and the southeast England and other parts of the United Kingdom. Give me some of that gamma radiation, man. I'm coming Hulk, man. I'm trying to DNA activate. You remember they said we was getting our superpowers? Everybody laughed. Nah, that's coming. Telekinesis coming online. DNA activation coming online, flying abilities coming online, mind reading abilities, teleportation, invisibility, cloak skin. And I know a lot of y'all be thinking like it's some Power Ranger shit. You feel me? Like Pokeball, power up. But a lot of these things you already have powers, bro. You already have more than 5 senses.
Very much real.
So you got 5 senses, but
Very
what are
much real.
5 senses? What is the feeling when you can feel somebody staring at you? You go like, and you see somebody directly staring at you. What is that? You know what I'm saying? You're not psychic. You didn't know they were staring at you, but you knew, like you had eyes on the back of your head. Maybe we've been lied to about how intelligent and how our DNA works.
That is so true. You can feel when somebody is staring at you too. That's
Talk about 95% of the DNA is junk and you can't do nothing with it. According to who? I'm trying to get this thing popping. Hey, they seeing the Aurora Borealis all the way out the
listen to. That's why you need to be careful what music you listen to, because if music can get rid of a demon, it can attract one. And most of the music out here now attracts demons. Then you wonder why your lifestyle, you grooving and bumping in the car, but when you get out, you can't wait to figure out why your life is standing still. Sometimes it's the music that you're listening to, because whoever you listen to was on them attaches itself to you. Rick Joyner said he was in a vision. The Lord told him, he said in the last days, he said the enemy will bring up singers and other musicians. He said, and they will baptize millions of people into the demonic in one moment. Whoever you accept, you get what's on them. I reject a whole lot of stuff. So I reject stuff in the world. Unfortunately, I reject a lot of stuff in what we call church. You know, not all gospel music is gospel. That's why you need to be careful what music you listen to.
Don't cry, baby. Please don't cry right here. You know, she be fussing at me, and it is what it is. But all I want to know is, why you always fussing when I do your hair?
I don't want to be right here and stink.
What stink? You trying to say I stink?
Yes, ma'am.
Ren, I'm about to go bathe in a minute. You ain't gonna smell me too long, baby. I'm finna finish your hair. I ain't that bad now. Come on now. You ain't have to do me like that now, Rennie. You ain't have to do me like that. I'm gonna smell you and change you and pepper and all that stuff. You ain't got to do me like that. I know, I know I'm right, but it ain't that bad now. Now you just did me wrong now. You did me wrong, but you got that. You did me wrong. You could have been told me if you smell something. You could have been told me you smell something. But we almost done now. You don't let me go this long doing your hair. Don't crack me,
Kids will tell the truth, for real. They will.
She be fussing at.
He ain't got no guts. I cleaned him out.
It's a bowfin.
He ain't got no head. It's in the sink.
But he's still alive.
And I am fighting him left and right to scale him.
There ain't no freaking way this is real.
Yeah, it's...
There ain't no... Do it again.
Okay, wait.
This can't be real. He ain't got no guts. He ain't got no head. The hell? I don't believe that.
Ugh. So nasty. Man. It's like, that goes to show you like how it's still memory in like this chicken. Then we eat it. Like, what is that? Frog? Whatever that is. It's still memory in the bones and muscles. Like, we eat it dead. Like, man, we like, for real, we really do gotta like change how we eat, for real, man. Yeah, the muscle memory is crazy, man. And there's no telling how that animal felt when it, you know what happened to it. What? That is so disturbing, man. Okay, this is not disturbing because the head is still on there. Makes sense. It's crazy. I'm about to eat it. If your food, let's be real, if your food get to moving like that, are you still eating it? Because I'm not. I can't. I don't know how people do that. Nah, man. They gotta be completely gone. And then again, I still don't want to eat it. No. Looking at this. Oh, can't believe we eat stuff like this. We really eat stuff like that. That's a frog too. Who eat frogs? That is sick.
There he is, looking stiff. Oh my God, he's gonna call the fire. You son of a bitch, what's going on here? Turn that fan on. Turn the stove off there. I can't believe that.
Don't think they killed this dinosaur properly.
Ain't nobody gonna believe this. Okay, say it again.
So you mean to tell me that that Aurora Borealis last night was created by HARP? I literally just made a video talking about the Aurora Borealis, and to find out that it was man-made, that don't sit right with me. Because why can't we have anything natural?
Right.
Why can't we have anything natural? And it's so crazy to me. I had to airdrop the photos to my other phone. It's so crazy to me. On Google, it say yes, auroras can be artificial. Last year, researchers from the University of Alaska Fairbanks and several other U.S. institutions created artificial auroras by sending radio pulses into the Earth's ionosphere using HARP, High Frequency Active Auroral Research Program transmitters on the ground. It's literally in their name, y'all. What the fuck? This is insane. And if that wasn't the Northern Lights that we seen, then what type of energy is they sending out, bro? Because it doesn't sit right. It actually, I'm frustrated. It makes me mad that they're controlling things in such a way where it's like, what else are y'all doing then? Why did y'all, like, what was the, oh my God. It's the fact that they came out and told us these are the Northern Lights. It's not. It's man-made. How is that the Northern? Ooh. And that's why people were saying in my comments that they had headaches and all types of stuff, couldn't go to sleep. It's because they're literally sending out high frequency or whatever the fuck radio pulses into the Earth's ionosphere. Come on. And y'all just imagine all the other technology that they have that they don't tell us about. I'm pretty sure they're able to create earthquakes, tornadoes, you know what I'm saying, cloud seeding, all that extra stuff. And it's much, much more. What the fuck, dude? It actually makes me mad that that wasn't natural. And I came on here telling y'all what I was telling y'all. My truth still stands with that solidity. But it's the fact that it was man-made that doesn't sit right with me, because it's, why can't things just be natural? Down to the foods, everything gotta be fake. everything. Come on.
I
just had to come on here and let y'all know that shit was made by HARP. That wasn't the real Northern Lights. That was made by HARP. Actually, I don't even want to go outside to see it. I don't. Come on, bro. That actually upsets me. So
Tattoos are one of the most toxic things you can put in your body, and I'm gonna explain why. This is truly disheartening as I was doing this research, because this information is completely suppressed from the public. Nobody gets educated on how toxic these tattoos are before they get them permanently put under their skin. But I'm here to tell you, unfortunately, there's mercury, there's cobalt, there's all kinds of these carcinogens that are simply in this tattoo ink, and nobody is talking about this. You see the programming here where they're telling you about how it's healthy for your mind and body, but as I do this research, they're full of chemicals. Tattoos are full of heavy metals, and they're full of a bunch of other crazy carcinogenic compounds, such as iron oxide, this carbon black, cadmium, titanium dioxide, and unfortunately a bunch of other heavy metals such as lead. No levels of lead or arsenic or cadmium is healthy in a human body, so please explain to me why people are getting this put in them permanently by the millions. Unfortunately, it doesn't stop there. There's formaldehyde that gets released from these tattoo inks. There's at least 15 heavy metals, over 200 colorants and additives, not to mention nickel, chromium, and arsenic. And of course, the reds are probably the worst because they're using this highly toxic iron oxide and cadmium. But when you look at this at a glance, it just sounds so innocent. It's just a mixture of solid particles of pigment, molecular dyes, no big deal, just in a water solution, right? You have to keep reading down the rabbit hole because you learn that these are some of the worst things that you can put in a human. And I truly wish that it stopped there, but as you dig deeper, you learn that there's even plastic in the tattoo ink. Yes, plastic. Truly hate to deliver this information, but what type of plastic is it, family? It's the heat-resistant type that they use in appliances and pipe fittings. Plastic-based pigments. Unbelievably, this goes even deeper because they also use these animal products, and no, they're not the good animal products. They're using bone char, which is disgusting. They're using glycerin from the animal fat. They're using gelatin from the hooves and the shellac beetles. We've learned about those, and we have to understand they're doing this on purpose. Honestly, unfortunately, this rabbit hole keeps going deeper, but I'm here to tell you, if you've got these tattoos in you, and you're asking what to do, unfortunately, you really want to look at getting a type of removal if possible. Just give yourself time, and anybody considering getting tattoos, I would send this video, give them a heads up. We're not educated on any of this stuff. We just learn as we wake up 100 years later that they've been poisoning us the whole time, and they're just putting this stuff right out here for us to see it. This is why I'm pulling up these slides that are screenshots off of the internet. This stuff is all around us. We just have to put in that little bit of work to do and look into the research. Tattoos are...
I'm glad I got tattoos. How many of y'all got tattoos, man? I don't know, man. I just feel like that stuff is pointless. But it do look cool. Not gonna lie, but hey, man, it's your life. Do whatever you want. For a minute, I thought that was Drake. That gotta be Drake's song. There's no way. What? Nah, he look too much like Drake.
Bro, it's so beautiful. Look at the view, bro. Nature. What do you say? Geyser, geyser.
Yo, what's so Illuminati at, nah?
Nature, bro. We just walked outside. We see that? Numbers 3. Bro, it's...
They hit that geyser. I remember when he was doing them videos. Every video he would do that intro. Good times.
What you want me to do?
Die. I want you to die. I want you to be deaf. I want you to be dead forever.
What you want me to do?
Forever though, that's crazy. Forever is kind of crazy. I ain't gonna lie. Man, I mean, once you dead, there is no coming back. You might as well say forever. But damn. Alright, y'all. Alright, y'all. I'm going to end the video off right there. I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Got something out of it. You already know. I'm sending peace, abundance, prosperity, and good health your way. Until next time. I'll see you guys in the next upload. Peace.